Oh, we're live. Hello, everyone.
And we're live. Yep,
Hello.
we're
So Square Enix. What are we expecting from Square Enix today on the E3Way? But first, before we say that, if you're new to the channel, I'm Matt. This is Andrew.
Hello.
We got Master Chief looking.
Stoked as ever.
Yes, he just got a very.
We got Halo here.
He
My
got.
boy
He
Halo.
got Mr. Halo. Um. Yeah. Nah, I don't know what to expect from this conference other than Final Fantasy, some indie games maybe.
Aren't they like remastering
Yeah,
the seven,
they're remaking seven
but like in parts?
in parts, and they don't know how many parts it's gonna be. But
Apparently, the first one that they put out was like super good, right?
yeah, it was super good. But the story
Fundamentally.
they made the story like more drawn out and like drawn out stuff can.
Wait, they drew out the story more than what it was in the original?
Yeah.
How? No, but like, I mean, like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Just because
Like, is the story still the same?
it's the same, but they added new characters and stuff. It's like they did what they did to the Hobbit.
How is that a remake? That's like,
It's
it's
like a
just like a new game at that point.
I don't know. I got no idea. I do.
What did you think of the? Oh, sorry, what did you say?
What are you saying?
No, you go.
I do want to see. I want to see a new IP. I want to see something new from Square Enix. I want to see something that they haven't shown yet. I want to see. You know what I would like to see if I was a winning man or a betting man? It's not gonna be there, but I want to say Deus Ex.
Was that a square?
That's a Square Enix game, yeah. But they literally like torpedoed the franchise to make Avengers, and then Avengers tanked super hard. It'd be nice to see another Tomb Raider too, but I don't.
Square Enix?
Yeah, it's also Square Enix. But Crystal Dynamics is the one that makes Avengers, and then Eidos Montreal. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
Once again, I'm just along for the ride because I don't think I've
Eh.
personally ever played a Square Enix game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I played the original
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. Was that Square back then, or did they acquire?
Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah,
I
the original one.
don't know.
Was it always a Square Enix game?
I think it was always a Square because the merge happened. I think around the time, around Final Fantasy VII time.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But beyond that, I can't think of any other games I've ever played.
Nah. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
What about the Avengers game? Are you excited for any new story for that?
This conference is gonna be lame. I can tell you that already.
Well,
Man, well, okay. I don't want to say that. I'm excited for Life is Strange because I like those games. Check out. By the way, speaking of Life is Strange, check out our playthrough on the channel. Our Life is Strange playthrough. Um. But yeah. Well, Life is Strange 2, I should say. That's a really good one. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what to
I
expect.
don't have high hopes.
I don't have very high hopes. It was literally the only conferences I look forward to, and one of them doesn't even do it anymore. It's Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing else.
I don't have much to say about Square because I don't play Square games. I don't
Uh,
Square games.
well, what are you, a Square?
Yeah, basically.
So what did we just see then?
What?
So what did we just see then?
We saw Microsoft. We just saw the Microsoft stream. Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, what did you like about that one?
Pretty much everything was pretty good. I didn't see a game that like, even if I wasn't interested in it, I was like, good for the person that likes this.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have a grudge against is Fallout 76.
I think that game's gonna make a turnaround. It seems like they were putting up some good content for it.
Yeah. I'm still very scared about Halo Infinite not having an official release date.
they're not gonna miss it. They're not gonna miss the mark.
I hope not.
They're not going to.
I hope not.
There's no way. But even if it does come out late, like, so what? I'd rather it come out a little late and be good.
Yeah. No, yeah. Starfield looks cool. For this,
well,
I don't know. Let me look
it
at.
was cool for how little of it
Yeah.
we saw.
Yeah, man. You know what?
That didn't even show much.
I'm gonna look at leaks for Square Enix because I'm not even gonna try to not spoil myself.
What games does Square Enix make?
Final Fantasy. Life is Strange. Kingdom Hearts. Those are the two big ones: Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Just Cause.
Oh, they made Just Cause.
They make Just Cause, Deus Ex.
Wasn't there a new Just Cause like a couple of years ago? Just Cause, was it 4?
Yeah, there was. It was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a new Just Cause.
Yeah.
Expansion or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you think this will be better or worse than the Ubisoft conference?
Better.
You think better?
I think better. Absolutely better.
Why do you say that? What makes you think that?
What makes me think that?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna have more games. They just have more. They have more developers.
Who makes Watch Dogs?
Ubisoft.
That was Ubisoft.
They did. They showed like a little expansion. That was it.
Did they? I don't remember them showing for this in this conference that they just did. I don't remember seeing anything.
Yeah, they did. They showed like a little expansion, like the very beginning, or maybe it was in the pre-show. But I saw it. It was there. I think it was in the pre-show before the conference.
It wasn't when we were watching.
I saw it, or maybe you might not have been here yet. I don't remember.
Because the first thing they showed in the UB conference was the
Yeah.
Rainbow Six was the first thing in the conference.
Yeah.
The Extraction, Rainbow Six Extraction. Okay, but like, what do you think that they're gonna have in here that makes you think it's gonna be better than the UB conference?
Just because I'm more interested in what they do with Final Fantasy. Not that I play the games, but I've played Final Fantasy games and had a good time with them.
So you're just more invested in that game in particular.
Yeah, and I think
has announced?
I think that they have better story games than Ubisoft does, in my opinion.
Well, maybe newer.
Yeah.
Maybe compared to newer UB.
Yeah.
Because you said you didn't really like the newer Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. What story games from Square have you played?
Life is Strange.
That's the only one?
No. Deus Ex Human Revolution and Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
How are those?
I never finished Mankind Divided or the other one.
So,
But I got about 80% of the way through the first Human Revolution, and I had a good time with that. And yeah.
what were those about?
What were those about? It's about. So the first one is, I don't know if it's a reboot, and the story starts there, but like essentially, it's This is the last time I played this game was probably like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Or 6 years ago even. But like the first one, essentially you work as a bodyguard for the CEO of. It's like Cyberpunk where people get augmented, and but in this game it's more, the focus is more on augmentation, and it's like it becomes controversial. People who are against altering their bodies, and that kind of stuff. Like so you have purists. I think that's literally it. There's purists and there's like, and so you're there. Your girlfriend works there too, and she works in like a lab developing the prosthetics. You have a ton of no, you don't have a ton of them when you start. So these terrorists that are like eco-terrorists, and they're purists. I think they're very against what's going on with the prosthetics. And so they attack the place. They kill almost everyone in the facility. They kill your girlfriend, and then they blow you to shit, so you lose a bunch of your limbs, and they rebuild you as a cyborg essentially.
Did do you think there's going to be a sequel?
No, they killed it to make Avengers, to make them a support studio for Avengers.
But do you think that they might have realized their mistake and that they might go back to it?
I hope so. It's like I think it's a pipe dream like Splinter Cell, because the second one it sold less than they expected, and so they canceled the third one that was in development.
I see.
But the second one left on a cliffhanger to lead into a third one, and then they never followed up on it. So if they're gonna do it, it'll probably be a reboot again in like 6 or 7 years.
Do you think they'll announce a new game today?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I want to see a new IP. And yeah. I don't know what else they're gonna have.
Do they have any old franchises that you might want to have be rebooted?
Oh, that's the other thing they have is Nier.
Nier?
Yeah, Nier. Those games are cool, but
play them?
it's another like third-person action game, very Japan oriented, but it's made by Japanese developers, so I'm not surprised. Everything's here is gonna be pretty much geared towards Japan, minus like Just Cause. I don't think they're gonna show Just Cause, because the studio that's making Contraband for Xbox is the one that makes Just Cause. Unless they expanded, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong.
So you don't think that there could even be like some kind of expansion for it?
I mean, no, I think it's past the time for a Just Cause 4 expansion because it's been 2 years. But if I were a betting man, I would definitely see. I don't know. Like. I would be surprised if they do not show Outriders.
What is the Outriders?
It's a live service multiplayer game. They just launched. It's doing pretty well for them.
Like they just launched it?
They just launched it a few months ago. Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a 4-player hero shooter thing.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know too much about it. It was revealed the last E3 that we did, and that came.
Live service, I remember from last week. It was the Avengers game.
Yeah. This one launched in a window where it was actually kind of good. And it didn't have an unreasonable Avengers hype. So you think
that they're gonna have like expansions for that then?
Yeah, that would be my guess, or at least a roadmap of what's to come. And I feel like there was something they announced a couple months ago maybe. That was like, because they did this tech engine demo thing, fucking like in the PS4 reveal, and I might be tripping balls when I say, like, I might be wrong. But I want to say like people were like, "Hey, you should make a game out of that," and they were like, "Yeah," and then they announced they were making a game out of that.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's correct. I remember them doing something with something like that, or maybe it was another engine demo. I don't know.
Now, do you think Square is gonna pull something off where it's better than the Microsoft?
No. Nope. That had Halo. This doesn't have Halo.
Okay. If Microsoft didn't have Halo, because that's your childhood or whatever.
Yeah.
Halo, do you think there's anything Square could do that?
No, I think they can come close. I think this will be the second best one.
Okay, so you think Microsoft had the best conference?
Yes.
And it's all a race for second place at this point.
Yeah. If anything, if this will be number 3 with Devolver in front of it, just because of the sheer insanity that was Devolver.
Even call Devolver's like a conference.
It's just a fever. It's a fever dream.
Just like their own short film.
It's like
a short film that also coincides with some real life video game.
Yes. God, that was so fucking weird.
Does Sony have a conference this year?
No, they skipped. They're done with E3 permanently.
Ever?
Yeah.
Why?
They just don't want to do it. They think they're better than it.
I mean,
they don't need to.
That is a very Sony opinion. That's a very Sony way of thinking.
Exactly.
I'm not even gonna lie.
No, I'm with you.
I think Sony's whole business model is that in their mind they're just better than everyone. Like, why would you buy anyone else? I think
Yeah.
Sony's entire business model. That's Sony's entire mindset. So do they just not have a conference at all? And like
No, they have their little state of plays that they do, and
so
then I
they
think
have their own conference, just
no, but
not now, but they will have their
maybe
own
maybe
conference
in
at some point
like in the
later in the
fall or
year.
something.
Okay.
But the only thing I can think of is now they're starting to do it gearing towards specific games like Horizon Forbidden West, which looks fucking incredible, by
That's
the
a
way.
sequel, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the first one.
Oh, didn't I saw? Aren't they like doing something with Sony? Aren't they doing something new? Like either a director's cut or something with
Death Stranding?
yeah, with Death
Yeah,
Stranding.
there.
What is? How do you have a director's cut of a game? What does that mean? What did you read anything about it?
No, it's Hideo Kojima, so it's gonna be weird. You can't predict what that man's gonna do.
Then it was, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, what would his director's cut even be?
I don't. It's just gonna be ray tracing.
No, but like, if it was just a ray tracing, they would say, okay, ray tracing is coming, you know?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have said director's cut.
Yeah, I don't.
What is direct?
And the whole trailer was a fucking Metal Gear Solid reference, so he's just weird, man. You can't predict what Hideo Kojima is doing.
Maybe it all leads into like Metal Gear.
If he comes back to Metal Gear, I think he would jump off a building.
Watch him find a way to shoehorn Death Stranding into the Metal Gear world.
Andrew, he made Metal Gear games for 30 years. They made the same game over and over again for 30 years.
Okay.
Don't you think he would go a little crazy?
I think he's already a little crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what would you do if he managed to do that?
If he managed to do that,
Managed to shoehorn somehow.
Metal Gear. Well, he would have to get the rights. I don't think he's gonna be able to.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And then plus, he's probably not in the best of terms with Konami.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you have any idea on what you think the director's cut thing could be?
Ray tracing.
Yeah, but it's gotta be more than just ray tracing. That doesn't make something a director's cut.
Something weird. Something weird. Probably a new enemy or a new addition to the story or something.
Okay. Yeah, because just adding ray tracing doesn't
Yeah.
make something a director's
No,
cut.
I know.
You know, that's like watching a movie and saying like, the director's cut is just having HDR video, or like the director's cut is just the same thing but in 4K. That doesn't make it. It's not different.
4K.
Oh, we were watching the Snyder cut the other night.
Oh really?
Justice League.
Oh, how'd you like it?
I didn't really get to watch all of it. It was super long.
It's 4 hours.
It was like, I think I saw like somewhere between hour 2 and hour 3. I came in after it started.
Yeah.
Also, that movie has like no color. It's the only color movie that I know that basically looked like it was shot in black and white.
That's Zack Snyder. That's Zack Snyder in a nutshell. It's the guy who made 300. He doesn't know what color is.
There's at least more color in 300.
Well, that's because the studio probably told him to put color in it.
Yeah. The only thing with 300 was super grainy. It's got like that hit, like it's like he decided he learned what film grain was one day and like cranked the film grain slider up to 1,000.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe 300.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, had better. At least the Snyder Cut, from what I was seeing, had better dialogue than 300.
Yeah.
Did you see the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it? Did you see the original
No,
Justice League?
I don't. Jared always told me never to watch that.
Oh, I was hoping you had seen it so that you could like compare.
I know it's like basically an Avengers movie, which is not. It doesn't fit the tone of what they were trying to go for.
Yeah. Why did DC decide to go with like such a dark movie? Like,
Because Zack Snyder is dark and broody.
That's fair. I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why their movies didn't do as well as say Marvel. You know, Marvel went the light-hearted, make everybody a fan route.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like that's the issue with DC. Is that it's not the kind of movie that just like anybody in their family is going to enjoy. Not that they're a bad movie or it's not anything wrong with it. It's just Marvel has gotten the family friendly. Let's get these cool superheroes and just have fun with it down on lock. You know.
Yeah. Let's see. What are we looking at?
We're looking at 60 seconds.
Hell yeah.
All right. So are you excited for this stream?
I'm excited for it. Yeah.
What do you think would be the biggest plot twist for them to be able to do in this stream? What would make your day if they showed it in this stream?
I'm not that invested in Square Enix.
Okay.
Life is Strange comes out today.
Are they making a new one?
Yeah, September 10th.
Oh, so it's already announced?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, they'll probably show some of that for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, Life is Strange, I don't know, those games don't really do it for me.
Yeah.
Like, I get the want to have a story game, but sometimes a story game feels too story-oriented and not enough actual gameplay around it.
Yeah.
I think that's the main reason why those games didn't really speak to me.
Yeah.
Now, why did you like the first one so much better? What was so much better?
It's just a really good story.
It's just that the story's better.
The story is fucking incredible. It's a really heartwarming, not heartwarming, but like endearing is the right word.
Okay. What's your favorite Square Enix game that you've played?
Life is Strange. Hey, 2 minutes again. Hell yeah. How long do I think it's gonna be? Last year was like an hour. This was, I don't know, let me look. Thank God they didn't go this year. Can you imagine? It was just a bunch of shit that we didn't care about. We stood there for 4 hours. Let's see. Which one are we looking at? Square Enix? It was 2 hours. Last year. But I don't think it'll be that this year. The stream was 2 hours. Our stream was 2 hours. Hell yeah. Final Fantasy. Something Final Fantasy.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here, and I'm back as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
What? Would this be? Oh, what?
I am so proud of you.
What is this?
Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? Something that's a part of you.
Oh!
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
What? Really?
so we got
No
fined.
shit.
We appear to be 6,963 units short. I know, we clearly need a plan.
Hey, if you got it, use it. I don't blame him.
We got this.
Yeah. This is its own thing. I heard about this.
Drax, roll. No. You want monster? I'll show you monster. No, we disrobe.
Keep your pants on.
What? Oh, it's a story. I think it's a story thing.
Used as a distraction.
Smash him up, Drax. Meet your maker. We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter!
You had one job, Quill. I did exactly what?
Yeah.
Gamora, no killing
Yeah.
teammates. That's who. It's literally in your contract.
But it's great because it's just literally just the James Gunn.
Cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
We can do this together.
Co-op too.
Fucking great, Quill.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Star-Lord, right?
Oh, crap.
That's cool. I'm game for this. I wish they would be making a Deus Ex, but like, I'll take this.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Oh, holy shit! It's out this year.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Sick.
Right, let's do this.
I'm more excited than I thought.
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic
I'm not- it's not an
characters.
insta-buy.
Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their
Not for me.
cosmic titles. I went back
Maybe.
with
Life
the
is
help of
Strange
Bill
is the only
Roseman, the
thing.
editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me,
Yes, they
I
struck
think
it.
is
No,
fantastic.
not really. Because, I mean,
And
well, no,
absolutely
kind
in the
of.
spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration
I'm gonna
or
guess
you're
yes. I was gonna
fighting,
talk about
the
Marvel
Guardians
Spider-Man,
are
but that's
constantly
a
around
different
you
thing.
and you
Sony
never
has to
feel alone. While you're the
relate to
leader,
Spider-Man.
the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, it's like an RPG.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
That's pretty
The
good.
story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small
buy it?
scale that
Go
looks
for it.
insignificant.
I encourage
and as
you.
they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
The first one, yeah. I saw
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or
I
trying to
remember
replicate
that.
the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Yeah, do that. That's fucking amazing.
If there was a video game,
yeah, Spider-Man. I know they already have that, but
37 units.
Appear
That's
to
my
be
guy.
6,963
That's my guy with Marvel.
units short.
If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's the
We
most interesting one to
clearly
me.
need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakarandara.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters,
Mouth.
and you are not a
synced up at
monster.
all.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
So, Groot, I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd.
Oh yeah, I think that's really cool.
Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather.
We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Oh my god.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good.
This is wild. I wasn't expecting this thing to be out
All
this year.
that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't vote so good.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
I have to get very studio to studio.
We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever
Some
in this storm.
the Final
Stop
Fantasy
complaining.
main language
The
has
hardship
their own
will
engine.
strengthen your spirit.
This might have
I
its
face
own
more
engine.
than enough
Probably
hardship.
isn't
Thank you
real.
very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this.
I'm not
Just
sure
don't
what
fall and we'll be fine. Go forward. Whoa!
scary.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4. I would be wary, Rodin.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
What are these things? They are amorphous vermin.
Shoot first.
I was gonna say you're literally fighting a jellyfish.
Drop them, Gamora!
This won't hurt much.
Smash them up, Drax! Meet
That's
your
pretty cool.
maker. Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much. This is the local fauna. It's about to be an endangered species. Groot, Hawkeye time! Oh, you, Rocket! Time to go boom!
Yeah, and this is what you want now. This is.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
It's a pleasant
Should we
surprise.
ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside...
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Yeah.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They use them at the prison.
I think so.
was in.
Yeah.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge. I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down!
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No! Very well!
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of sharks! Scut-busting act! I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man!
Ram it, dash face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait,
scud again...
hear that?
Guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
These creatures are perfect predators! Stop cheering for the murder monster!
Somebody's having fun.
You are my prey!
Keep it together, Jack.
Bad dog! Bad dog!
We got the numbers.
Not if you count all that teeth we got. That dog was a huge predator!
Avoid the mouth, dodge the tail, slice the ear.
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us? Guys, huddle up! Already missing the jiggle jellies!
Oh lord. You know what's good? You're gonna get a copyright claim because of this music.
Don't get too close to that mouth!
This guy barely feels it.
Yeah, I smell it too!
Yeah.
Come on, we got this! Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender. Well, she can keep them. How come monsters are never friendly?
That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
They spent a lot of time on this game.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket.
I don't
Time
know.
to put on your monster face.
October.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed. You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up. You hang tight there, bud.
Well, it's not like any of them are going to die. This is a Marvel game.
Rocket style if I got it.
Drac, Gamora, can you help me with this?
That would be cool.
What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't look at me. I ain't pulling that thing.
Yeah.
Remember, buddy, menacing, like me, only bigger. Not bad. Not bad.
This looks cool.
Easy, big guy.
So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
You're 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
We got this!
That is, I was not expecting that. Alright, now this music is good. Turkey like gun.
I'm on you now!
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast upon them!
No. Nope. Let me just do. Yeah. Yeah.
When did they first announce this game?
Now we're going to revisit
that
two
was
iconic brands that are being remastered for
this
modern
was the
platforms. First up,
yes.
relive the classic games in the
That's
Final
why I was like, are
Fantasy
you shitting me
series.
with the release
And then
date? 'Cause
get
I heard
one
about
more
this
peek
game.
at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Like a leak. Oh, cool. It's a Final Fantasy remaster. Sure, why not? I guess. Yeah. No, neither have I.
Coming soon to Steam and mobile.
Yeah. Yep. I do not want to play whatever this is. Looks cute. I'm happy for anyone who would enjoy that.
Legend of Mana.
Yeah.
Up next, Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's Avengers. The team at
Lord.
Crystal Dynamics is excited to
Just
share
shoot
the
me.
latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of
RIP.
heroes.
Yep.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up. Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
Good for them for trying to support this game, but it has barely any players now. It dropped like a shitload of players. Yeah, really bad.
You're out of your depth, Avengers.
I played it and it just sucked. It's just not good. Like, I played the beta. The only character that was fun was
The world
the whole,
doesn't need
because they actually let you
Aim
do
will
stuff.
save
The rest of it
I
was
will
just weird.
save it.
There is no end to these crumbs. You don't understand what that cube is capable of.
Yes. Oh. I don't know. It's a little open.
I applaud your efforts to connect with
Yeah.
your roots.
Well, I think you can explore with limits,
As a man
but I think
who
it's
has
mainly
seen
just like
3
Destiny
Black
type
Panthers
missions.
fall, I
Yeah.
must warn you of a few
Hey,
things.
Wakanda. Oh, yeah.
Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king.
That's cool.
You just wanted to show off your suit.
They all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
It is Claw.
Looks like he's fighting Nathan Drake. This is part of the same game. If they have an extra story expansion, that'd be cool, but like...
Vibranium doesn't belong to you.
You are right. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
Look at me now. Count me down. So give me the
Oh my god, he's purple. I guess the same thing. They chasing the fame. They all want the name.
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows. And they will never know what hit them.
Brother, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Literally comes out today.
A sad and beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity. The first mobile entry
on the App
in the Nier
Store.
series.
Doesn't
Nier
matter.
Reincarnation.
Yeah. I mean, you can get Game Pass on non. Well, not really. Never mind.
Xbox or PC.
Yeah, I was just I Yeah, this doesn't. I don't know. Cool. Yes.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
Is this a new thing?
No. Maybe. It's not a new announcement. I've heard the name.
Over 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin.
Yeah, it's familiar.
Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Does the savior of Neo Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
It sounds like a human trumpet. This is comical.
If I'm to die, then I'll die for hope. For what little hope there may be.
Seen through the veil at last, have you? We're all prisoners of our subjective reality.
Nope. This is not.
Believe only what you see, and you like to end up seeing only what you believe.
So those aren't real games. I'm kidding.
Not but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the tower
scares me.
Like this one now.
It's a window. That's a window, not a date. It's a window.
Now begins its tale of both.
They probably don't even know themselves. Despair. That's how, like. Damn. Ah.
I legitimately don't think.
Oh, brother. No, they're not gonna, but it's gonna be like December 50.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーアオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかって選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでした。のでこのゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うと、ニーアオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが、途切れない目標に向かって、アクション、追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを追いながらダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。
プレイヤーの背中についているギデモコフィーというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって、遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性っていうのも変わってきます。
ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい意識してくれというふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと本当に私たちも嬉しくなってますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっているので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Not for me, but I hope people who enjoy it like whatever they do with it. Oh, it's not even out yet.
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy. But first, here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Feels so weird to be back.
Oh,
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, sure.
What do you remember about us as kids?
I own the game.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
Let's see.
Come on, let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera.
Yeah. You don't have to sell me
That's
on
Rachel
this. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it.
After
but
my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
I highly recommend you get this. Yeah.
Oh, good. You're here. Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max.
It is a must play. I think everyone should play this game.
Max, what's going on?
Or what? Yeah, you know?
Whoa. I discovered I could reverse
time.
time.
This one a little bit. But mainly...
What the hell is this?
Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Get in, Max!
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcane
well, no, I like
it
because it's also like an artsy game.
Time to change time.
And also the dialogue is super weird, but
whatever
really
happens, I'll always have your back.
Because it's written by people who like they think this is how teens talk, and it's not. But like after a certain point, it's just really cute.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as MXMTune. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm.
You played the second one.
This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors.
These games are always cool.
It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex, we'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead!
No.
I wish I were too.
Maybe?
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Thanks for watching the stream. Yeah. That's cool. That looks, I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, but no, I don't know if I'm gonna play it right away. Well, yeah, but it depends on how much, if it's like a $60 thing, I'm gonna hold off on the sale.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
$25, so not too bad. I can already tell I don't want to play this.
Do or don't?
No.
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission.
Oh, wait.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
This is just Devil May Cry with extra steps.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst.
Move aside!
Yeah, we heard you like gray.
You're done!
We did a very gray looking game.
You sure chaos is here?
Well, yeah. I told you like gray and red.
squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the shrine of chaos. He's here.
I feel like the way you're talking, I feel like chaos is in the name.
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I'll crush you! Know when you're beaten!
And who are
This
you?
game looks very chaotic.
We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Real.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
Man.
It's Garland!
No. I become chaos.
Oh, it's not in there. Oh, I heard that.
Next year.
It's a spin-off, Final Fantasy spin-off. Not now, but soon.
I'll leave you with a look at some of the amazing Square Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
we're gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
Oh, that was announced.
It's all
like a month or so ago. It was announced last year, but they gave it a name like a month ago.
No, of course I will.
I I think that's the end of the conference, baby.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents.
That's okay with me.
I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
Enix. Yeah. Well, that was the Square Enix. What was your favorite game? I know what your favorite game was gonna be. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Guardian. That was the most impressive. That was the most impressive thing, I think. I got nothing. That was my most impressive game. The eventually finished better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Everything else was fine, I guess. I don't know. Microsoft was better.
I think their main focus in this was the Guardians of the Galaxy, because they spent a good half the conference on
They spent a good half of it, and then they spent a third of it Life is Strange. And then 2 minutes on everything else.
No, they spent a good amount of time on Babylon.
Yeah, they spent more time than I was expecting them to. Oh. All right.
It's just hard to go from the Microsoft conference to literally anything else.
Yeah, because that was actually good.
I wouldn't say this one was bad. It had good games.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is second best.
I'm actually intrigued with the Guardians.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be second best. So then, if we rank them as Microsoft, this, Devolver, and Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubi's pretty low.
That was terrible.
Entirely forgettable.
I wish we could do Nintendo. I wish we had the time, and I wish they would do it on a Sunday instead of in the middle of a Tuesday for no reason. However, we cannot. So, yeah. But, that was a ride.
It was.
That was a ride. I don't really have much else to say about any of these games.
I don't have anything else either.
All right. Well, thank you for watching the E3Way 2021. We'll be back in 2022. We appreciate every single person who watched. We love you. Subscribe, comment, all of the fun stuff that you should do. Yeah. Stay tuned for more Last of Us 2 episodes. We will see you around. Stay safe. Be safe out there. Be good people. We love you.
All right, see ya.
Peace.